Welcome back to Let's Play Dungeons and Dragons.
Hi,
It's
everybody.
been a year since we last
It's
recorded.
been the exact amount of time between all of our sessions, 1 month.
We need a better system.
Alright.
But here's the recap, everybody. This is more for the players than the listeners. You're in the Wicked Woods. You were accompanying the Merry Magician of Merrywood.
Hmm?
Yes. That is her
Right.
name.
Good.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you are in the woods to try and recover the Merry Magician's Heart of Gold, a relic that she revealed to half the party is her alternative to charm spells because she just really didn't want to become the evil, power-hungry, controlling wizard that, you all expected her to be. So, I mean, it's a pretty legitimate fear on her part. So, I don't know. I'm okay
What
with that.
stops the stone from just being a reskinned version of a charm spell, though?
Well, that's what Rockmeats said last time.
It's just like a charm spell
Well-
without being a charm spell, isn't it?
Not really. I mean, when you make an agreement with someone, you're not really brainwashing them.
I guess.
And the Heart of Gold is essentially just, just, man, you guys
It's a peace pipe.
It's a, yeah.
It just lets her manipulate. It just lets her manipulate everyone, even against
There is
their own
no
best
manipulation involved.
I don't see what the problem here is, guys.
Excuse me. No, it's fine. Considering that we're on Team Evil anyway, so Merry Magician can do whatever she wants.
Yeah. Meanwhile, good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the party was split due to a trap in the woods, which led down into Queen Quietus's domain, which is the rival wizard to the Merry Magician that she has been feuding with over ownership of the Heart of Gold. Queen Quietus told her side of the story. Did she? I'm pretty sure she did. She told you guys about... No, I don't think she did yet. Sorry, I was about to spoil something, but don't worry
I
about
think
it.
she did.
Oh yeah, then what was it?
Oh.
I don't know. The only thing I remember about her is that she's actually a slime. She's like a gelatinous cube.
She told you that she has some kind of good relation. She said something that was directly contradictory to what the Merry Magician said, that she would some kind of happy relationship with the slimes, or as far as no, some guy gave her a thing, except that thing was also the thing the Merry Magician was mad about, and we were wondering who that guy was because we thought he was probably behind all of this.
Oh, so yeah, that's right. I remember there was some kind of playing against the middle kind.
All I remember is the
Did-
Skelemans are our friends.
She said that she got something from some mysterious guy in the forest. What did
Gonorrhea.
No, not that.
Oh,
Not that.
That's definitely not what
he was
said.
in robes or something, and he granted her wish. Oh man, maybe she should repeat herself.
Queen Quietus.
Yeah,
is
maybe.
an enigma.
Wrapped in a cloak.
Wrapped in slime.
Currently-
Wrapped in a gelatinous cube.
Well, this is
Now,
the
Queen
protection
Quietus-
area.
eyes.
Oh boy. I'm glad you guys
She's
are just
not
kind of
really
taking
here.
it in the
She's
forest
just
and
kind of.
Okay, wait.
Why am I
She's on
signals
the
on? Not
medieval
even with you.
CCTV, which is the gelatinous cube.
Oh, but didn't you say she was also translucent? Like you could see her bones.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyway, I think
Anyway,
I
the
think
party's
we're I
split.
think we're on the right team. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're on the team that has skeleton friends, so that's right. It's good.
Basically, I want everyone in the party to be thinking that they're on the right team.
We are, so it's good for us. It's too bad for those other guys.
Wait, you other guys were really suspicious last session. You can't just forget all of that development. We were going to have Smith the whole thing.
Well, the development was we went from suspicious to cool with her because skeletons,
That's
and she's in a jelly.
No, we did. We became
not what
we
happened.
became cool with her. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. This is fine.
This is
Everything's fine.
Continuity. She's in a jelly. That's kind of cool. I trust her.
Everything's fine.
I am.
So because it's been an entire year since we last recorded, I figured it might be kind of nice to reintroduce each other to our own characters by asking another question that comes to the forefront of your minds as you explore the dismal forest and the dismal tunnels of the Wicked Woods. Last time I asked you all what you feared and how the forest brought that to life, and now I'm going to ask you all, what do you dream of? What drove you all to come together and adventure in the first place anyway? We are just going to go down the initiative order that is conveniently still open and start with
Don't
Proussia.
start with me. Don't start with me.
Starting with Proussia.
No.
Oh, goodness.
It's kind of my
Proussia,
fault.
since
I-
we're in turn order, Proussia
Hey, how
can
about this?
delay,
Who actually wants
can
to
delay
start?
her action. I'll go.
Can I take an immediate interrupt
Okay, yeah.
to
There you go.
to Proussia delaying her action?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
do your thing.
Hold on.
Alright, so you attacked for 25, which hits, which means you have to go.
I delay.
Joey dreams.
All right, so far, Proussia and Gharbad will, for the remainder of the campaign, take a -10 to all initiative checks because they delayed on their life choices.
Joey dreams of golden glory. That's it.
You shallow fuck.
He wants gold and he wants glory.
Yeah,
That's
heard
not
you.
shallow.
Palla
Oh, hey,
dreams
Rockmeats
of
is
justice and cookies.
Justice and
Rockmeats
cookies.
is
Yeah.
actually the first one up because his initiative is 24.
Then he should probably go.
Yeah, it's weird how you didn't go.
Okay, I'm going. So, Rockmeats kind of was listless and stuff, and Palla at first kind of gave him purpose for learning about justice, and now he just feels really protective of all these people who really like him and enjoy his company, and obviously respect him so very much, at least in his little mind. And so he has to protect these people.
Uh-huh.
How about the image within the burning bush, which Kit took cover in last session and is now on fire?
Don't smoke, kids.
Don't smoke while in shrubbery.
Oh, Kit is mostly here for the obvious reason, that being, wait, I am supposed to be saying something I'm looking forward to or want, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool, I'm not just being, yeah. I want to be debunnified so that I can go home and make my kingdom awesome again.
Mhm.
Return it to its former glory where everyone worked for me for free and
Wait, they all...
I had all the good
Wait,
stuff.
excuse me? You didn't pay anybody? That's called...
I protected
It's
them.
called slavery, kid.
No, it's called a non-money based trading system.
No, it's called... Okay. Well, whatever you say.
And then I don't know.
I don't know, that seems
Yeah,
pretty
there's-
good.
I just want to be
Maybe-
debunnied and then
Maybe what comes after that will be discovered later on your journey when you're a little closer to being debunified.
and when I know the character better.
Yeah. How about Proussia?
Prousia's dream is to be able to become a good wizard and, own some kind of like shop or stately place where she can make an honest living and just retire quietly and raise a
Your
family.
very own inverse ground tower.
Sure.
Well, that's
Actually,
good.
that sounds great.
It's just
Yeah.
just a cave.
No, it's not. It's like a downwards built tower. Like, it's just a big
It's
hole.
a dungeon.
Only with
It's
floor.
a dungeon.
I know what
Oh,
Rockmeats' dream is.
Prousia dreams of owning her own dungeon where she can raise a
There you
family.
go.
I know what
Rauja, how many
Rockmeats-
eggs do you lay at once?
It's a very personal question.
I know, but I want to know in case I need to plan for
Yeah,
future invasions.
Yeah,
You
I
really
know,
wanna
but
know? I
tell
don't-
me anyway.
How likely is it that you'll be producing hordes of snakies?
And
in the
how many
future?
babies do you have at once?
Rockmeats
I'm a
wants to make a temple, and that temple is full of entertaining puzzles, and kids are gonna show up and learn how to be treasure hunters.
And tiny
Aw.
baby rocks, each with their
Yes.
own tiny loincloth.
Kit, why are you obsessed with babies right now?
I don't want an invasion.
Also, it's a little rude that you would just assume that I would just start spewing eggs at random that would eat this.
Isn't that how snakes work? I think that's how snakes work.
Well, you said you want a family. I just want to make sure this won't be an army-sized family.
That's that.
Prazia. Prazia.
Confrontational. What?
Prazia.
Sounds like the forest team is getting on well.
Prazia.
Yes.
Are you gonna have babies?
Rockmeats wants to watch.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm curious.
Okay, so
He wants
we're
to
not.
learn.
We're moving on quickly.
So back to the scoreboard. Up top in the forest, we have Rockmeats, Prazia, and Kit, who are with the Merry Magician and her bodyguard, who you have now discovered is more of a familiar puppet-type automaton. And down in the tunnels below the forest, we have Joey and our friend Palla. Sorry,
Excuse me.
I'm trying to keep track of a lot of names.
My name is so easy. It only has 3 letters and 2 of them are repeated a couple times. It's fine. It's so easy.
Palla.
Well, I apologize. You are joined by Beaumont, the friendly gelatinous cube, who is also, the flat screen TV that Queen Quietus's image appeared in a second ago.
What? Please stop fawning over the gelatinous cube. This gelatinous cube is a television and a communication device, and little else.
I think you should name the gelatinous cube Humphrey.
Look at him.
Yep. I mean, he's really more of a gelatinous sphere.
Beaumont needs to travel with us forever now. I'm adopting him. He's my new Rockmeats. I'm replacing Rockmeats.
Palla, you can't just take pets from every dungeon we go in.
Well,
Says
so
who?
Far, so far, well, we got 2 pets. We got Prazia and the beetle last time. So,
I'm not
Yeah.
a pet.
So I guess
Respectfully.
this time we got the gelatinous cube, and we still have room for one more pet.
Each one of the skeletons makes their way to one of the
Not a pet.
other doors in the room and kind of points nervously at them. As you remember, their home is currently being invaded by strange metallic creatures.
Okay.
Don't worry, Skella friends. We've got Beaumont. He'll help.
I
Probably.
don't think Beaumont's gonna help. He has no bones.
You don't need bones to be helpful. Discrimination.
I mean, just
So do you want to keep this old initiative order, or do you want to roll a new
That's
one?
fine.
Because I figured it would be easiest to just use this one.
keep it. I don't see why changing it. Less.
Well, since I'm talking to you two anyway, I'm just going to fast forward to Joey's turn.
Okay.
We're not in combat right now, but I just like to hear what Joey wants to do right now.
I thought we were trying to make our way to real life Queen Quietus instead of fake hologram Queen Quietus.
Yes, that is correct. How do you want to accomplish that goal? Each one of these skeletons points out a door.
Okay, which one of you always lies and which one of you always tells the truth? I forget how this works.
They-
but...
They look kind of terrified, and they look at each other. As
Joey,
if
one
they're
of those
just-
doors is really tiny. I don't think we can fit through the tiny door. Let's go through the big door.
I mean, yeah, sure. Skeletons, do you actually know the way, or are we just kind of guessing?
This silly skeleton by the door nods, and the wacky skeleton with the top hat is checking the other door, and he opens it and ducks inside for a second, and then comes out again, kind of frantically pointing at it.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
is it a good point or a bad point?
maybe we should
It's a very
look.
concerned point.
Let's look through the door and not go
All
through it. Let's.
All right, let's look through this door, I guess.
We peek through the tiny door.
You see one of the burlier metallic creatures menacing a skeleton.
Oh,
in a
we're gonna
room
have
that
to
is filled with
save.
machine-
Oh my god, this turned into Pikmin. All right, let's get this skeleton.
I'm fine with that. I like Pikmin.
Pikmin being a popular board game.
All right. Well, you two moving in there, I'm going to call good for Joey's turn, and then we'll
All right.
do a little half combat with you guys in a bit.
All right.
Okay, Merry Magician's turn. Merry Magician, you guys have been resting up for a minute, but now she's going to suggest pushing onwards. So she's just
Are
going
you
to...
sure we shouldn't go down? We shouldn't try and open the door and go down to meet them, even if it'll take like 40 minutes.
Rockmeats is
We'll
sure.
be dead in 40 minutes.
That seems like an overreaction. I'm sure everyone will be fine in 40 minutes.
The Merry Magician seems pretty sure that moving through the forest and trying to break through the magical and mechanical barriers would probably take about the same amount of time. But she further reasons that if you go different ways, maybe you can catch Queen Quietus in a pincer attack, that kind of thing.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, popular
Going
opinion
to-
seems to be against me, so I suppose I'll consent.
I'm going to reveal some more of this, and you see another one of those bandits who are capable of using magic
Oh,
keeping watch on this section of the woods with a burning purplish glow in their hand.
how many of them are there? Oh, that was all of them.
That was not all of them, I'm afraid. In your immediate vision, you can only see the one. Through the thick trees, you see another one up to the northwest or so, somewhere north of the one that you can see. Further on in the distance, you can see another couple faintly.
Hmm.
Can I disguise myself as the burning bush again and sneak up on the burning man?
Go ahead and roll some kind of stealth check.
I think we should avoid violence until it's absolutely necessary.
You can
I'm not going to set him on fire, I'm just going to set myself on fire.
you can in fact roll a stealth
Oh,
check.
Yeah,
A real life stealth check.
a real life stealth check.
Mhm.
Don't go crazy now, I'm trying to remember how to roll things.
There's a dice icon on the side you can use.
No, I'm looking at my
Oh, it's under skills. Should have a number.
I have a ritual we can use that I forgot to use last time that I should have. Oh wait, no, that's. Oh wait, I shouldn't have bought that one.
Frowzia just madly mumbles to herself as Kate goes on her thing, and Frowzia is like rocking back and forth.
A 14.
A 14.
Kit, move on to where you were trying to get to. About there?
Hang
The
on, let me take
bandit-
my black eye and my cigarette.
And she moves so fast that the black eye in the cigarette just falls straight to the ground.
Just a nonchalant smoking bush with an eye patch.
The bandit spellslinger notices the rustling and turns around and stares directly at her bush and looks like he's trying to decide whether or not he saw that a minute ago.
Please say shrub or anything other.
Bush,
No.
shrub, grass.
Everybody who is in plain sight should probably hide behind something like I am.
Oh,
Yeah, that
okay.
would be wise. Great.
No, that's
Oh.
not it, Rocky.
The bandit gets close. The bandit gets closer and closer to the shrub. If you are planning to sneak attack him, now is the time.
Okay, let's do that. I'm also going to feel indignant that he stared at my bunny bush.
No. Nope. Nope. No.
Shrub.
Nope.
I really have to resolve to say shrub too, because otherwise this is just.
I
Bunny
said this
shrub,
before
I
we
still feel
started.
indignant.
Need to end.
I'm sorry.
Does not understand what everybody's laughing about.
I use piercing strike.
Good plan.
Roll
Which-
numbers.
Is I think like all of this smoking has damaged my brain. So
These things have.
that's a hit.
Probably not.
Oh, I'm blinded by smoke.
I would say. Are you sure that's your attack roll?
That can't be right.
That seems like your strength modifier or whatever modifier. You probably have something closer to a plus 10 or plus 11.
Shouldn't
that's
this be
what it
something
says.
like? I don't know about this. That totally doesn't seem right.
Half level is 2. She's got at least 18 dexterity, which means that's another 4. And then she's wielding a dagger. That means minimum 9.
Where's the level? Right?
This is what it says on my character sheet.
Where does it say that?
On my piercing strike.
It just says plus. At the very bottom, it says plus 5 to attack.
Are you still using the one from 3.5?
Oh no, I see. It's the.
Yeah.
I know.
It should say attack bonus.
Yes, I thought that was to damage. Yeah, it should be plus 13, so
There
that
you
should
go.
be a 15.
Alright.
What is that an attack against?
Reflex.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that does not hit his reflex, but I will say that he is so surprised that he falls backward and lands on his butt. So, you guys have the surprise round on that guy anyway.
So he's prone. On his
Yeah.
butt.
I
He
think
got
we
stabbed by a
should.
smoking bush.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to decide how I want to divide up the initiative because I certainly don't want to just keep these same enemies in it for all of eternity. And I also feel as though we should probably divide the initiative among you guys, among how you've been split.
I don't know how you would do that easily.
Well, okay. I guess we'll... Are you guys okay with just kind of going back and forth between the two groups?
Yeah, seems fine.
Sure, let's see what happens.
Okay. Well, that was kind of a anti-turn kind of happening on the Merry Magician's anti-turn. So now we're just going to go into Rockmeats, who has the surprise round on this spell slinger.
Well, surprise
I'm going
round.
to go ahead and
Surprise
just
round
take your-
means I can
take
only...
your damn turn. Take your damn turn.
Oh, I can take a whole turn? Hell yeah. 28 versus AC.
That certainly hits.
And you said he's prone, right?
Yep.
I do 9 damage, he's grappled, and he can't stand until he gets out of my grapple.
Dang.
Also, he's marked.
I thought we switched so that you couldn't break things anymore.
I'm not close to breaking things. Not yet.
I'll take 9 damage over whatever hell he was doing before. Let me just roll this lonely spell slinger's initiative.
Alright.
His initiative is +7.
Oh, what a real champion.
He got an 18. Well, I'll just reduce that down to 8 since he's surprised and we're kind of doing irregular surprise rounds here.
Yeah. That makes sense. I know that if I were surprised, I'd lose 10 in my initiative.
So you guys have quite a while to take him out before he raises the alarm, but for now it's back down to Palla's turn. And I am just going to real quickly roll for the rook and the silly skeleton.
Silly skeleton. Hi guys, I'm the skeleton.
He's so silly.
Damn! That guy can roll. That guy's not surprised.
That's the silly skeleton getting that 25.
Oh, okay, good.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what
He's
the
so
rook...
silly. With his dice and his immense power.
He's so what the freak?
The rook also got to 24.
Wow. Oh man, they're evenly matched. It's like a Dragon Ball Z battle. They're just flying around the room, dodging punches.
It seems like the silly skeleton is at a very slight disadvantage just because the skeleton is trying to prevent damage to the machinery around the room. It doesn't look particularly complicated. It looks like a few big gears and levers. If you had to guess, it would probably just be some door controls around the complex. But it is Palla's turn.
Alright.
Wreck 'em up.
I do not remember how this game works or my buttons work, so I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to
Alright.
tell you what to do?
No.
Well, I'm gonna move here is the first thing I'm gonna do so I can hit the guy.
That's a good idea.
Alright.
It's a pretty good plan, yeah.
And
I like
then I gotta roll to hit the guy, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you gotta choose.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to hit the
You
guy.
gotta choose a power. Unless you're just doing basic melee.
Opening attack is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the opening attack. Wow, that's a lot of things. Wow. Okay.
It was
Okay,
18 versus
so-
reflex.
18
Gotcha.
versus reflex hits, which means a total of 27 damage, correct?
Yes.
Holy cow!
I punched the fuck out of this
You
guy.
sure did. What the heck?
Good
What
job.
the heck was that,
You
Palla?
had-
That was my opening hitting thing, which is a blistering flourish.
Oh, you
I
do
think?
extra damage because he was at full health. Oh, I
Yes.
see.
Oh, you gotta flurry now.
Oh wait, I can do another attack. I can.
You can do specifically flurry.
All right, I will do a flurry.
It's extra 5.
If that
extra
dude wasn't
5.
part of my.
And then you can you can
Okay.
shift.
We
I don't want to shift. I want to stay next to the skeleton man. He's my friend.
Okay.
okay.
But I'm good. I think that's my turn. Thank you, Gharbad, by the way, for giving me all of the buttons so I can just poke them and then things happen. This is good. I punched the shit out of that
You
man.
did.
You did some serious fucking punching.
That's fucking
How
what
did-
I want to happen.
You ran into the room, saw a skeleton friend being menaced by a large origami-esque metal statue, and just decided to rough it up.
Mhm.
You put in a few good dents, too.
Heck yeah.
I'm
Let's go
glad.
back up to Prouzia.
Oh, I'm sorry, I fizzled out for a second. I suppose I should probably shoot at this person, even though they're innocent.
I mean,
maybe we should try and
they're a bandit.
maybe we should try like disabling them and talking to them and seeing if we can come to a maybe they understand things about this forest that we don't
You
know.
can-
We've got them on their own here.
You can
This is a
do
good opportunity.
you can do subdual damage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's do some dual damage.
In fact,
Let's not.
my preferred DM style is to say that you are doing subdual damage unless you specifically decide to kill somebody. Because I don't really want to make you all into cold-blooded murderers. Unless you really want to be, then I won't stop you. Unless you do it in real life, then I probably will stop you.
You can't
Still
stop
try.
me.
Let's let's try. Let's just shoot a magic missile, subdual damage at him. Then I don't want to do anything
Alright.
too flashy. Okay.
So far, he doesn't look too injured. He just looks restrained.
Oh, maybe we should. He is being held, right?
He's
Like,
being grappled.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so I don't
Rockmeats is
do-
basically sitting on him.
I don't
Yeah.
need to do anything to hold on to him. We're still level 4, right?
Yes.
5?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we went up.
Thought we were level. Okay, well, never mind.
I guess it
I
depends on
also.
whether or not you went up after last session.
No, we were level 5 at the start of last session. We didn't level.
Were we? I thought
Yeah.
we didn't level the session before that. Like I thought we haven't leveled since we came to this whole arc.
No, we leveled from the festival.
Oh yeah, we
session.
leveled from fake fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we leveled
But
from
that
the fake fight.
wouldn't that have only put us at level 4? Because I thought we were level 3 when we
No,
came
we were
into
level
the
4.
town.
No,
We're
We
level
were?
5 now.
Yeah.
Sounds
it's
good.
cool. It's that level was a fake level because it was from fake combat, so don't worry about it.
It is a fake level.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, if you got the character builder, it shouldn't be too hard to fix your
That's
numbers.
11 versus his reflex.
Oof.
Not good.
Even restrained, he manages to duck just barely out of the way of the blazing bolt.
Why did they change magic missiles and not always hit? That was such a strange decision. It's 4th edition of everything being so, just so.
They wanted you to roll more. That's what you like.
There are also times when you shouldn't have to roll. Like, the game should be about minimizing rolling,
Yes.
but also rolling being a key element. Rolling is your enemy that you have to defeat. It has to be there to begin with.
It's true.
It's Kit's turn.
Gharbad.
Make fun of me. Very serious about this stuff.
Yeah.
She also just implied that she would kill, so...
I wasn't talking out. I was tossing in character when I said that.
You also said that I could try to stop you in real life.
Let's move on.
Kit's turn.
Alright, Kit. Voice of the burning shrub.
Ethel. Are you muted?
Are you
Gone?
I'm muted.
Yeah.
dead? Okay.
I've been talking in a Bernie Shrub voice. I'm gonna stab him, still disguised as my sexy bushy self.
I don't
Weird.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I think he's probably caught on.
You're not a shrub.
I just like it, okay?
You still
Okay,
have
that's fair.
combat advantage though, because he is prone,
I don't know what that
You get a
does.
+2 on
Okay.
your attacks.
and you can sneak attack.
Oh, cool, I'm gonna be really sneaky bush. What I'll do is, I pull my blade back in, and he goes back to thinking I'm just an average sneaky smoky
I don't
bush.
That does not happen, but go ahead and roll.
Yes, it does.
You're so crafty, Kit.
30.
That is a 30, which absolutely hits.
It's anything. Dang.
Plus 11, Jesus Christ.
That's what my sheet says.
Alright.
To be fair, it is
and then-
a 1d4, so
Yeah.
Sneak attack. Oh god, it's like watching a small idiot child trying to do maths.
Sneak attack is just 2d6.
no, Joey's turn is next.
Oh.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh,
Only
Joey
one
tries to
damage.
count on his hooves, but he's only got 2.
He could duck out of the way of a blazing bolt from afar, but not so much the sword right next to him. And what do you do with it? Do you just kind of
Whack him up.
get him right in the side?
She just carefully aims her sword right underneath his toenail.
Oh!
Oh, wow, that's all.
Whoa! No! That's...
I was just gonna say I was gonna go for a testicle because
That's...
Oh no, that's even worse.
Moving
This is so
on.
mean.
No.
There's a lot of
I
good
just-
options here.
I do something that leaves him curled up in a ball and very unhappy.
Uh-huh.
I might just poke him loads of times for 1 damage each.
She goes full blown Fist of the North Star, except for wielding a toothpick.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
My violence is done.
My
Yes.
violence begins.
Before your violence begins, I'm just going to say that this particular bandit spellslinger, well, he's, lying down and has a rock sitting on his chest, so it's a little hard to get the effect, but he puts his hands up and he extinguishes his purple ball of magic focus, and he looks ready to talk.
I've stabbed him in the tongue.
Yeah. Thanks for,
No, he doesn't
Joey.
talk like this.
Alright. So, I don't know how sadistic my friends are getting upstairs, so I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna go around this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna end up here.
We're getting sadistic down here. We're getting fucking crazy down
Yeah,
here.
because check it out, we're flanking.
Oh yeah.
Flanking. Boop, 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 boop,
Beat that
boop,
shit out of this
boop.
dude.
Alright, Howling, Righteous Brand, that one. 28 to AC.
28 certainly hits.
Roll 1d12 plus 6. 11 damage, and
Alright.
I'm gonna give a +3 to the silly skeleton on his turn. +3
Alright, you'll
to melee rolls.
let me see, what's a good icon for that? How about this? Fireball.
There
Yeah.
he goes. He's got a +3 to hit this thingy.
This weird origami.
I would have given it to
Brain
Palla,
or
but since we're
beating up.
flanking, sure she can do.
No, it's cool. I got punches enough.
She's got punch.
That guy needs additional
She's
punches.
got punches.
So you
Face.
sink your axe into the rook repeatedly
Mm.
and chop off a bunch of nice big juicy chunks. But the rook seemed almost ready for this. It doesn't seem to flinch at all. Instead, it crouches down a little bit and then straightens back up and just ejects quite a large portion of its own metal
Huh.
in all directions
Ah.
in an attack against Joey, Palla, and the silly skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do, Joey?
I hit its.
Gross.
I hit its
Gross.
metal vessel.
You hit the gross button.
I hit its vomit button. Oh dang.
That's a 23 against Joey's reflex, a 27 against Palla's reflex, and a 20 against the silly skeleton's
Do you
reflex.
really need to ask us these questions?
Yeah, that hits.
No, I'm just
Okay.
You dick.
Alright. Let's have it. What does it do to us?
Hit us right in our nuts. We're ready.
I mean, it's
We're braced.
it's some kind of liquid, so.
We're braced for the
Oh,
juice
That is
on our
12
nuts.
damage.
what?
Fuck.
That's all this damage. Okay, I'm hurt. I got metal on.
What am I gonna
I got
do?
metal.
I'm gonna punch you better.
I got metal on me.
You're the healer.
Punch
So I assume.
health into my body.
I ain't no punch doctor.
Alright, well, I can do it later.
Okay. It's the Merry Magician's turn, and for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to add Queen Quietus into the same initiative order, which in this case means Beaumont.
Oh.
So Beaumont is going to make his way into the room.
Yes.
And Beaumont doesn't have much to offer to the situation.
Of course he
but
doesn't. He's a gelatin.
oh, don't be mean to Beaumont. Beaumont is going to compress himself down a bit, and then, well, it's a little bit gross, but he turns a little blue, and then launches a little blob at each one of you in the room.
Oh.
And, let's see. You each gain 8 temporary hit points.
Oh,
Yay!
This is-
Thank you, Beaumont.
So, as a little bit of bluish goop hardens on you.
ew.
Gross.
Beaumont. Thank you, but also gross.
I'm happy with this. Do we add temporary hit points back into our normal hit point pool?
No,
or
it's a
do they-
separate thing.
Do they go into the blue?
Yeah, I put
one?
it into my red one, but it also
My red one's already full of something, but I don't.
It made my red one huge for some reason.
These things happen.
But yeah, it's just it's a buffer. It sits on
That's
on
fine.
top of your normal health.
I don't know what my red bar does. Gharbad will have to tell me later. Thank you, Beaumont.
Okay, it's time for the Spell Slinger's turn. First of all, I'm just gonna have every enemy of each type move on the same initiative and not re-roll it every time you find a new one.
Yeah.
So, the light that was to the north of you guys in the forest moves around a little bit. Not closer to you, luckily. And then you see a few further in the distance move around a little as well. But, nothing to worry about. And more importantly, the Spell Slinger who surrendered to you looks ready to talk a bit. Looks very nervous, understandably. He has clearly put 2 and 2 together about what happened to his friends who were stationed a little farther behind him.
His toe really hurts
His toe hurts a lot,
because of stabbing.
so you guys can go ahead and ask a question. Or
Dude's
any
foot
series of
looks like a
questions, I
sieve.
guess.
Well, what about the Merry Magician? Is she gonna ask
Oh,
any
that's right.
questions?
Yeah, the
Yes.
Merry Magician on her shared turn will walk up and ask him probably the question on most of you guys' mind. What on earth is the bandit band doing here? She probably
That seems
didn't
like
mean
a
to
pretty
be
good place to
alliterative like
start.
that. But these things happen when you're called the Merry Magician. The Spellslinger stammers for a moment and then finally, a little bit sullenly, admits that most of the bandits in the area were all riled up by one particularly tough bandit, or sellsword, whatever he wants to do at the time. He's kind of an ass, really, claiming that there was some kind of profit to be made by breaking into the lair of some undead here in the Wicked Woods, which you can presume is the same place that you're after. And
Did he say anything more specific?
what specific do you want?
Well, I mean, like, what sort of profit did he have in mind? Like, did he just say, we're gonna get lots of, what did he say, money? Did he say power?
He just shrugged and said, yeah, the usual money, jewels.
Do you know where it is?
Dungeon stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, where's the dungeon?
Dungeon stuff. It's supposed to be underground. He looked like he was about to give away where the entrance was, and then tries to look natural and looks up at the sky and is like, "Yep, that's all I got for you. You can just let me go."
What happened to him?
Starts
Wait,
waving the sword around again.
What happened to the mercenary in charge of you?
I guess I haven't really seen him around. I mean, he gave us the tip, and then ran off.
I'm going
Oh.
to roll insight to see if he is hiding information from us.
Okay,
32.
it's pretty good insight, especially from Rockmeats.
You know what, Prausia, I'm not
Let's
not
see.
here at the moment, but that sounds a lot like that suspicious guy you were talking about, who was riling up Queen Quietus by giving her that thing.
Yeah, or no, or was he was he wiring up the Merry Magician? I
He
can't
was
remember.
riling up the Merry Magician by giving the thing.
Yeah, he gave her Queen Quietus' thing,
Yeah.
and like she thought he was a good person, but he might be a bad person. But we don't know that in character, so we can't do anything.
Yeah. No, we can't act on the suspicions at all. Oh well.
That's okay. The bandit doesn't know much more than that, but he is going to give up that to the north here, you could take a path to a cliff, which would allow you to get over most of the forest and most of the guards stationed there. But to get there, you will have to get past a small outpost of bandit guards. Or you could keep heading straight on this way, and you would probably have to. You would more likely have to fight, but it would be a straighter shot to the entrance of the dungeon. And that seems to be all he's got for you.
Hold on, if the bandits are basically trying to do the same thing as we are, why can't we work with them? I mean, they don't seem so bad. They're just a bunch of people looking for money. Everyone's got to make money, right?
I mean, that's what we do, is basically what they're doing.
Yeah, they're more or less just adventurers, just, you know, a little bit on the rougher side of things.
Yeah, what is the difference between a bandit and an adventurer? I guess a bandit steals from people sometimes.
Well, right now we're
Adventurers
talking
only
about
steal
moral
from bandits.
relevance.
We only
Guys,
steal
that's a
from
slippery
bandits,
slope.
you see. And bandits only steal from adventurers, that's the difference.
Adventurers believe in justice and bandits believe in nothing.
Yeah.